Here I'm going to be creating my Onshape parts for 1.2, and this is the final shape that I'm going to do. It's a extrusion, so I draw this shape here basically, and I extrude a depth. Now again, thinking about it for manufacturing, I want to create a containing box. So I got to find this overall height, overall width, overall depth. Overall height here, if I take a look at these are different dimension style. These are called ordinate dimensions. So I start here at 0, and then this is 1 inch away from 0. This is 1.5 inches away from 0. This corner is 2.25 inches away from 0. This is 2.5 inches away from 0, and this is 3 inches. So my overall width is 3 inches. My overall height starting from 0, my biggest number is 1.125, and 1. So I'm going up 1.125, out 3. So sketch, front view, right click, normal to plane. Three, 1.125. There is my beginning. Hit the check. Right click, isometric, extrude. I don't remember how thick it is, so I'm going to go back to drawing. 3, 1.125. Thickness of 1. Thickness of 1, check. There's my base view. So now I got to start cutting stuff away here. I'm going to start out cutting right here, this angle off. So I need to find out where this point is and this point is. So it's 1 inch from the edge here. And from the bottom edge up, I can't tell, there's no dimension right here, but if I follow this across, that means that it's the same here. So it's 1/4 inch from the bottom, 1 inch from the left side. So I'm going to go to my part studio here, draw a sketch on this front plane, and I don't even have to go normal to. Click that angle. And I'm going to go dimension from this edge to this point. And that's going to be 1. Dimension from this edge to this point, and that's going to be 0.25. So all I got to do is have that line, 1 inch, 0.25, everything turns black because it's fully constrained. And I'm going to go check, extrude, pick that little piece out, it's coming off, so I got to hit remove, through all. So if you always want to cut it off, make sure to go through all. Even though blind would have cut it off, but if I would change the thickness, it wouldn't automatically update. So there, I got that angle done. So I'm looking, boom, I got this angle done. My next piece is I'm going to cut this chunk off here. Now this is basically, if I take a look at it, there's a square in here, there's a rectangle right here, and then there's a rectangle up here. So I'm going to start out with this square right here. And actually I'm going to start out, I don't like that square kind of hanging out there in the middle of nowhere, so I'm going to go with this whole rectangle right here, come to the bottom of this right here, and there's a rectangle in there that I can see. So what I'm going to do is draw a rectangle, front face, rectangle, click on this edge here, and I'm going to come over to here. Everything is movable at this point. How far is this bottom up? It's 0.25 from the bottom. Part studio. Bottom up. 0.25. Coming back over here. So now from the bottom up to the bottom of this little piece right here, that is, follow, 0.925. So I'm going to come back over to here. And set that. I'm on dimension tool again. Here to here. 0.925. Enter. Only thing left blue is this over here, so I got to get the depth. So I'm going to go to the drawing, and the depth, it comes from the 0, It's 1.5 from this 0 edge. So I'm going to bring it over, dimension, click this edge, click here. Again, 1.5. And it made that rectangle. Green check. Extrude, remove. Blind, got to be through all. Green check. Now I got that C shape there. I'm happy with my C shape so far. Now I got to get this little piece of the rectangle done. This little chunk right here. So that starts at this upper corner, or this, there'll be a corner right here, goes up and to the right, 2.25, and 1 inch from the bottom. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to start rotating this a little bit just to see that a little bit better. Sketch on that front face. Dimension. There to there. Oh, that one's already set. I did grab the wrong dimension. There to there. 2.25. And from the bottom, from that 0 up to here, is 1. Green check, extrude, pick that little chunk that's adding, so we got to remove it. Through all, boom, take that chunk off. Last thing I got to do, I got to shorten this piece out. Right now this is going all the way out to this corner. So I got to shorten this piece out. That's 0.25 from this edge. The thickness is the same. So we're going to lock it edge to edge. Sketch on this surface. Draw a rectangle. Corner. Corner. Oh, wrong dimension spot. I gotta go from the 0, that's my 0 over there, to here. And I gotta check out what that was. 2.25 from my 0 over to here is, or sorry, 2.50. 2.5. Check. Extrude. Grab this chunk, remove, of course, through all, green check, right click isometric off to the side, tap the P, get rid of the planes, isometric, make it bigger, bring up my measurement again, my measurement here, click on the part, volume 1.769, got my name, got my 5 extrudes, should have my 5 extrudes. You can screenshot this and put it in